Deep inside a pine forest, Ukrainian drone operators from the Signum Brigade spotted unusual movement. A careless Russian soldier stepped out of his position, giving away the location of a hidden bunker. Our drones silently tracked him back to the entrance. After confirming the coordinates, an FPV was launched. The drone carefully approached, lined up with the entrance, and flew directly inside. One precise explosion, and the Russian soldiers inside were eliminated instantly. A textbook strike, carried out with perfect precision. Moments later, more action unfolded on the Eastern Front. A group of Russian infantry tried to storm Ukrainian positions, moving through the cover of the forest.
I kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. This will help YouTube promote our videos and also motivate us to keep creating even more powerful content with the same intensity.
Meanwhile, Madyar's birds were on patrol. Their drones detected 3 Russian soldiers advancing across open Ukrainian fields, creeping toward frontline positions. Ukrainian operators quickly locked onto them. The first FPV circled over one soldier, disorienting him and making him an easy target. The strike was direct and devastating. His comrades, terrified by the blast, immediately turned and ran for their lives. Panic replaced their confidence, and the Ukrainian sky hunters proved once again they control the battlefield. Another Russian soldier tried to escape after spotting a drone tailing him. He sprinted through forests and even across a cemetery, desperately trying to outrun it. The FPV strike stunned him, leaving him concussed and unable to move further. But instead of surrendering, he mocked the camera with obscene gestures, showing arrogance even in defeat. That arrogance sealed his fate. Follow-up drones carrying small bombs finished the job, eliminating the immobilized invader once and for all. During another patrol, Ukrainian drones uncovered something far more valuable than infantry: a Russian BM-21 Grad rocket system. This launcher had been bombarding Ukrainian towns and frontline positions. Operators prepared to strike. An FPV drone worth only around $300 dove toward a vehicle worth millions. The hit triggered a chain reaction. The Grad, fully loaded with rockets, exploded with a massive blast that lit up the sky. Debris flew in every direction. One cheap drone, one spectacular explosion. A perfect example of Ukrainian efficiency and Russian losses. Near the outskirts of a city, a reconnaissance drone spotted a lone Russian tank moving behind a tree line. There were no FPVs nearby, so operators had to patiently track it until reinforcements arrived. Eventually, an attack drone closed in. One shot was all it took. The tank erupted in flames, burning uncontrollably. A steel monster worth millions was reduced to a fireball, and another enemy weapon was erased from the battlefield. Later, drones discovered yet another abandoned Russian tank in a field. It had been deserted after a failed assault. Marked with the infamous Z, it became the next target. Operators guided an FPV toward its weakest spot. The explosion ripped through the vehicle, sending flames and smoke skyward. After that, the tank was nothing more than a destroyed carcass, beyond repair, beyond recovery. Following another failed assault, Russian infantry scattered across open ground, abandoning their armored vehicles. Ukrainian artillery opened fire, but the first shells landed slightly off target. Even so, the explosions terrified the Russians, forcing them into a frantic retreat toward the forest. Adjusted fire soon hit the tree line directly, striking several soldiers. Reconnaissance drones scanned the area afterward, confirming no movement and no survivors. To finish the operation, Ukrainian ground forces inspected the impact site. 2 Russian soldiers were captured alive and added to the Ukrainian exchange fund. Deception became the next tool of choice. Ukrainian forces fed false information to the Russians, luring a group into the open. 3 were captured immediately, but during questioning, it was revealed there was actually a 4th soldier. Operators began the search and soon located him. Using a loudspeaker, they convinced him to surrender. The soldier, blinded by an earlier explosion, gave up without resistance. 4 more prisoners added to Ukraine's exchange pool, another win without firing a shot. Not all Russians are willing to surrender. Near the wreck of a destroyed APC, one soldier tried to run as soon as he noticed a drone heading his way. He dashed between wreckage, using the burned-out vehicle as cover, hoping to outsmart the operator. But there's no hiding from an FPV. The drone curved around his defenses and struck directly. When reconnaissance drones checked the site moments later, the soldier lay motionless on the ground. The escape attempt was over before it even began. A Russian vehicle carrying not only a soldier, but also equipment for front-line troops became the next victim. An FPV locked onto its target and dove straight into the back of the car. The impact eliminated both the soldier and the cargo. One strike, double the damage. Another Russian car, abandoned during retreat, was identified by Ukrainian drones. Operators didn't let it go to waste. An FPV strike destroyed the vehicle where it stood, leaving nothing but twisted metal. Even at night, Ukrainian skies are deadly for invaders. And finally, a compilation from the Eastern Front. Ukrainian FPV drones hunted Russian soldiers hiding in the dense forests. One by one, every invader who came to Ukraine not with peace, but with war, was eliminated. These strikes show not just skill, but determination, the unbreakable will of Ukrainian operators defending their land. Every drone, every mission, every strike brings victory close.